So, but the first ship we're playing is actually one from a viewer we played a couple ones, ships from, named Nelson Cantaloupe. The last ship we played was the F-22 Raptor that needed some fixes, I believe. So, this ship is, looks kind of like a vanilla ship. It's called the Hijacked Rebel Ship. What's interesting about this one is, I mean, it basically is the Kestrel B, but there's actually a ship that you're escorting here. So this is kind of an interesting idea. It's got artillery, it's got cloaking. It starts with not a full shield bar. I assume that's on purpose, because it's got cloaking. What's up, Explosive Ash? How are you doing? But it's called Rebel Fleet Ships. So the description of this one is Kestrel plus Fleet Ship Type B. The Federation stole these Rebel Fleet ships, and your job is to escort them back to the Federation base, defeating the Rebel flagship on the way. However, your ship was badly damaged. It needs to be upgraded again in some areas. 20 HP. Whew. So it's low health and no shield, but it has cloaking. Fun fact, Lanius don't haste a handedness, but humans do. I don't know what that sentence I don't know what that sentence is supposed to be. That ship in the background, have you done one ship recently? Rebel Shipyard, they'll probably send the next batch. Okay. Lanius don't have a handedness, but humans do. Are you saying they're not left or right-handed? That's a random thing. Okay. The layout's similar to Kestrel A, is it? Oh yeah, you're right, it is. It is very similar to Kestrel A. It looks like Kestrel A might have been the model and then recolored to Kestrel B or something. But, again, it's called Rebel Fleet Ships. It's got an artillery that I don't know what it is. Special artillery on Rebel Fleet Ships designed to destroy enemy ships. However, this version is a slower and weaker one as it does not pierce the Zoltan shields. I don't know if this is... Is this an ASB, I guess, maybe is what it is? I don't know. We'll have to see how this works. I honestly don't like it when people give weak artillery as ships, but hopefully the rest of the ship systems will make up for it. Let's check if we got Gibbs. For the rebellion! Nice. Looks just like regular FTL Gibbs. Not too bad. And the ship only has 20 health. The artillery says 20 second, 16 second, 12, and 8 second cooldown. It's pretty fast cooldown, though. But we can only get one system. So we can get hacking, so we can go cloaking plus hacking at least. But it's a ship that's basically shieldless, with 3 basic lasers starting out. So our first 100 scrap is definitely going to have to go into shield. So again, for those who are just joining, this ship is from Nelson Cantaloupe, and it is called Hijacked Rebel Ship. So let's check it out. See what kind of stuff this ship can do. Having you in shield is kind of worthless, so let's do this. So let's do it this way. Since we can't use shields at all anyway, might as well do this. Okay, store. Do we have anything to sell to start out? No augments or anything. Okay. Its ASB basically, except it can fire faster at higher levels, and it can't pierce Zoltan shield because it'd have to deal no hull damage. By the way, did the ship have any custom description? Yes, and I read it. Yes, I did. Oh, great! Double beams. I can pause on this, so let me turn pause on. Okay, double beams. I'm gonna cloak this. Double beams, solar flare. This is a terrifying start. I think I might just have to reset. Honestly, this ship needs to have long-range scanners, I think. Because a ship that cannot see where it's going and has no shields gets destroyed by solar flares. So... okay, this is a really rough start. This is a really rough start. Let me do this and this. Okay. Oh my gosh. And the fire's spreading multiple times. Well, okay. Let's do this. Although you go in the doors, hopefully this won't spread here again. Alright, well, we have to go to the store just to not die right now. The sprites for putting out a fire is the same, but mirrored when facing left or right. Okay. There is long-range scanners. Alright, I need to buy those. But I don't have enough scrap for it. The last couple ships I've played from Nelson Cantaloupes had some pretty major issues with it. Which makes me wonder if Nelson Cantaloupe is actually testing their ship or not. I mean, maybe they did, and they just didn't get an early solar flare, but I don't know. If you give a ship no shields and no long-range scanners, that is a very bad thing. Damn it, I'm not gonna be able to afford this, am I? I'd have to sell a basic laser to get long-range scanners. I'd have to sell 2 basic lasers to get long-range scanners. Damn it, well, can't do that. I need to spend all of the scrap I earned on repairs. Pretty sure the ship could have started with 1 shield layer. That missing basic laser would be enough. What? I mean, if only just every ship didn't have a mini beam to start off with, that would be a lot better. The ship has also lower hull from what I see. Yeah, it only has 20 hull. It said that in description. Honestly, if it just had long-range scanners, I'd be fine with it. Because if it had long-range scanners, it'd be a slightly stronger defensive ship than Stealth A, but slightly weaker offensively weapon-wise. So I feel like if you're going to give a ship without shields, if you're going to get it, especially lower health, you better give it long-range scanners, or else it's going to just die to the first solar flare you find. Which, luckily, we didn't die. But double beam solar flare is about the worst possible thing we could run into, and that's what we had first jump. Okay. Oh, wow, and a pulsar. See, every time we jump into a hazard, it's like, well, if the ship just had long-range scanners, we wouldn't have come to this jump. %, hit there, and hey, what do you know, hit our weapons. But thankfully, at least, one weapon's still online. And I did hit his weapon, so that's good. I will say the ASB is pretty freaking strong, though. Oh man, our weapons are like 100% getting hit, aren't they? I'm firing this just because I assumed that was going down. I was going to hit the shield, so there we go. I guess the ASB kind of making up for the fact that we have fairly weak weapons, or fairly weak defense with no shields and no long-range scanners. Nah, the Zoltan is nice to let us heal in a pulsar. Yeah, I feel like if this ship just had long-range scanners, it actually would be balance-wise fine. Back with pirate, because the main issue is the fact that even though we have cloaking, which makes it really strong, we have no way to know if we're going into a hazard that's going to destroy us. Good double dodge there. ASB has high potential, basically 3 damage missile every 8 seconds at max level. Yeah, for sure. A missile though that can't be shot down. I'm pretty sure defense drones don't work on ASBs. I will give you all a warning. I don't know if you can hear it through my microphone. There is some stormy weather going on in Dallas right now, so if I DC, it's because I lose power because of storms or lightning. Hopefully it won't. Nice double reward there. But you're right, the ASB, I didn't think this would be that good, but because of its speed, it's actually pretty darn strong. Definitely stronger than I was expecting. Defense drone 2 will probably be able to shoot it down, you think? Mark 1 will not, as it's marked as a laser in game code. Okay, good to know. It's pretty interesting to just be, you know, escorting this guy around. Okay, that is hitting an empty room. That is hitting our artillery. Oh, I was going for engines, damn. Taking this out means we take the heavy laser. Don't hit my weapons, don't hit my weapons. Okay. Oh, it was going for artillery, but the Dumble Doge to the rescue. I feel like I'm hearing a fire, but I don't know if it's really loud rain outside. I think it's actually the rain outside that I'm hearing. Are you all hearing a fire? I don't know. I might have to check my ship. But I'm pretty sure I would have noticed that when we were not in a nebula. Good thing the ship got level 3 piloting and engines. Not so easy to turn off its dodge. That's true. Maybe that's to make up for its weaker defense. So strange. It's so strange that it just sounds like I'm hearing a fire, but it's just, I think, the rain outside coming through my microphone. Okay, you are shieldless. We do this. See if I can get his weapons offline before they fire. Do do do. Do do do. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Good. No shields for you. I'll do this so we're not suffocating. ASB is probably going to get the kill anyway. Artillery, I should say. There we go. Nice, double reward. Okay. We are almost to the point where we can actually get our shield online. 28 more scrap. Oh, we got intruders. Pretty good venting ship, I will say. Similar to, what you call it? Kestrel A and B, basically. Oh, damn, they're gonna do damage, aren't they? Damn. It's too slow on the venting. I'm gonna let them through here because I want them to go into the heal bay. Okay, that's not gonna get them to go to the heal bay. Go to the heal bay, sirs. Heal bay is where you should go. Alright, good enough. Good enough. You darn humans doing darn damage to my darn ship. To my darn artillery. My artillery, don't hit it, please. Humans aren't welcome around these parts. Alright, alright, just 28 more scrap. I mean, it's an interesting idea that we're escorting this ship. I guess maybe that's supposed to be where the... Is the ASB coming from this ship? I haven't actually seen where the projectile's coming from. It would make sense if the weapon was like hidden behind here and it's shot from here. I need to check that actually, because that would make sense that that's where this ASB shot is being fired. Damn, it's a beam drone. That's what I was hoping it was not. And that hits my weapons. That hits my engines. Okay. Okay, alright, we got the drone offline, thank goodness. Yeah, okay, it looks like it is coming from there. That's pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool. That's a cool idea with the, oh damn, that time it worked horribly. With the ASB, the ship that we're escorting firing supportive fire for us. No, I need more scrap. I turned down the 10 scrap already. I need more than that. You were having a look at the ASB ships? Oh god. Alright, we got double scrap awards. I was gonna say, if we only get 9 scrap after I turn down 10 scrap deals. Be trolly as heck. You're having a look at the ASB ship in the background during one of your test runs. It looked like it fired ASB from its hull. Possibly a tiny overlook and no one added an opening for ASB projectile to come from. This one has it look better than worth. Look better when it fires, that you'll admit. Okay. Alright, 6 more scrap and we can actually have shields. 6 more, that's all we need. Okay. If I'd gone through one more nebula beacon, I could have gotten 1 extra jump. Could have been an empty jump though, so oof, you have a flak. Good dodge. And great doge. Great double doge. Beautiful. The ASB warning says it's stationed on the planet. Yeah, you're talking about the event, right? Well, yeah, and that's why I didn't know where the ASB was coming from. I didn't notice when it fired first time. Good dodge, man. So I actually want to see it in action here. See exactly where it's coming from. Alright, yeah, it comes kind of from the bottom there. That's really cool. I like it. I like it. That looks really good. But yeah, when you're being that's the event text, but if you're actually being, if the rebel pursuit fleet catches you, it comes from the ship. So yeah, this makes sense. What's up, Azura? It's kind of funny that the little thing like fades in and out. It goes away and comes back here. Alright, abandoned. Okay. It's hard to get perspective when you're zooming in and out all the time. Alright, well, let's get our shield. What's the gimmick? We have apparently hijacked a ship from the Rebel Pursuit Fleet, and it is our artillery that's firing ASB that we have to escort back. The gimmick is that this is a pretty weak defensive ship in trade-off for that, because it took damage, I think, while trying to steal the ship, so it didn't have a full shield bar, but it had cloaking and really high engines. So it's honestly a pretty cool idea. The one thing I will say is I think the ship should have long-range scanners, because with only 20 health and no shields, solar flare can really do big damage to you and maybe be unbeatable early game. We were able to barely overcome it because I think we got pretty lucky with the fires. Let's see here. But the low health and no long-range scanners and no shield is pretty sketchy. Sector 1. It's an ASB shot that, with upgrades, gets pretty fast. This guy can't do damage to us. All right, so we just gotta deal with the boarding. Singleanius, all right. Escort mission. You're sure? Like, wow, the other ship will walk instead of run. Yeah. Like, we need to get home in a hurry. Oh man, good thing I'm not in a hurry today or anything. Dude, we're like being chased by aliens and murlocs and a bunch of scary things. You worry too much. Everything will be just fine. Oh my god. Ooh, free weapon. Worst escort ever. That's funny. That is quite funny. Has level 1 shield at start and ASB battery supporting the ship. Oh yeah, the ASB can't bypass Zoltan's shield, but it can get faster with upgrades. It can get up to level 4 artillery. Alright, this guy can't do damage. Very nice. Now that we have shields and we got a free weapon, we're actually looking pretty darn strong. We just want to probably get hacking for this ship and we'll be good. So I guess this trades off early weakness for potential to be really strong, although I will say it's still, with less max health, a pretty... Wow, that was a lot of dodges. Pretty glass cannon. Too many shots. We're probably gonna have to go something with like max level cloaking or something against the boss, since we basically have a 10 health handicap for the boss fight. You either get overwhelming offense, excuse me, or really insane defense with our low health pool. Let's see here. So we're gonna have to go turtle mode or hare mode, where we dodge everything, or super hard shell that never gets penetrated. I would like to upgrade this because I can go full laser 2 plus 1 basic laser. It's not a huge upgrade though. Only 1 extra shot. So vanilla ASB, you can kind of reach Vulcan-like levels because of the artillery cooldown reduction, so you should upgrade the artillery who needs defense when your offense kills the enemy before they can attack you. Well, at full upgrade, it's 8 seconds, so it's still pretty good, but I wouldn't say it's... I wouldn't say an 8-second ASB would be better than something like a halberd beam. But it will be pretty strong. I will definitely invest in this eventually. I'm not sure if I want to invest in it first or not is my thing. It depends on if we find a store with a weapon that I like, probably. That'll probably be the determining factor. If I find something with a flak or a heavy laser or something, maybe I want that, but upgrading this actually does sound like it'll be pretty darn strong in this on this ship. Okay, I don't like distress beacons in abandoned. Okay, can you give me some free stuff? No. Well, the only chance to store 1, 2, 3, 4 would be this or this. If we don't see a store at either of those places, we're probably gonna run out of fuel, but we might just go ahead and upgrade the ASB. Damn it, man. Okay. So I don't go distress beacons. This is what I expect to be in the distress beacon, not this. Frickin' humans. Get ahead a little bit there. Okay. Let me heal up a bit here. No, that's not what I clicked. I clicked you to go there. You to go there. Got some time in the doors here. Like this. Alright, now we should be good. 3 damage, 4 shield piercing every 8 seconds is quite strong, plus has extreme breach chances. Yeah, it's very strong. The problem is 8 seconds would require 160 scrap, so we're not getting to that anytime soon. Now, making it 16 and then 12, definitely doable in the short term. It's going to take us a while to get to the 8-second charge time. And I don't want to neglect my defenses or my systems in that meantime, so I'm not going to quite probably upgrade to that yet. I guess I should have you in shields now. Okay, so no store. So let's do 1 upgrade here. Problem is I don't have the power for it, but go ahead and do that. I have exactly enough fuel to get out of the sector, so I'm gonna have to immediately turn on our distress beacon after we leave this sector. Hey! Level 3 piloting giving us a blue option. Nice. Actually, if I wanted to get all my jumps, I'd want to go 1, 2, and then leave, but I'm missing 1 fuel for that. Who's the creator? This one was created by Nelson Cantaloupe. Examine the station. Alright, well. I didn't get long-range scanners. But Nebula does give us a choice here. You just checked the artillery's weapon blueprint. It's an edited version of the original ASB weapon with 5 shield pierce and targetable only by defense true. Okay, interesting. Defense 2. Man, Uncharted Nebulas are bad for scrap gains. I think I will go to Mantis here. even though I don't have a choice of sector afterwards. Will be interesting to see a flagship bombarded by a large dreadnought that somehow isn't brought down by flagship's defense fleet. Yeah. Alright. If it were the normal ASB, it would say, you should never see this. It's very true. And okay. We're going to be reliant on our ASB on this fight, that's for sure. Really want to dodge this. Good. Waiting for the ASB to fire, because if it hits piloting or shield, that's going to be a big deal. Hit engines. Okay, good. That means we're guaranteed to get one shot through here. And it breached, so that is very good. Thank God that it hit, honestly. I don't know if we could have gotten through here if that didn't hit. Nice. Probably take some damage now. Okay. Alright, not too bad. Can I have some fuel, please? Please, sir, I may have some fuel. 2 whole fuel. Alright. You just got free heavy, then halberd beam, then glaive from 3 biokills in a roll. You have too many top tier weapons. Well, I'll tell you, glaive beam is the least good of those, unless you have a pre-igniter. So definitely halberd and heavy laser are top tier though. What's up, Niji? Wonder how an 8-person ship hijacked his ship. 8-person ship hijacked a ship that's many times larger and has hundreds of people staffing it. Who knows if you can come up with some, what is that called? Some fan fiction for it. I don't know. Maybe this is the leftover crew from all the ones that had to go over there to, you know, take it over or something. Solar flare. I gotta deal with these borders. Okay, let me do this and then this. We should get out before the solar flare though, since at least it's just a couple of humans. My explanation actually sounds better. Simple. They vented the ship. It's 2 guys over there. One piloting, the other one shooting the ASB. They don't got, you say staffed by hundreds of people? There's 2 guys. Barely keeping this thing moving. Man, I am out of fuel again. Alright, may I please have some fuel? Please, sir, may I have some fuel? What is this? Alright, so we do not bypass Zoltan Shield, so we actually need to use our basic laser to keep this thing down for ASP to get through. Oh, damn. Does that really time out? Okay, good. We shot that down right before the ASB went through. Perfect. Imagine controlling a warship several kilometers long with just 2 people around to man it. Maybe they have 3 systems manned. Engines, weapons, and piloting. There you go. I don't know. I'm no lore expert. Just ask my escort for fuel. Yo, bro. Surely got some extra fuel over there, right? Damn, I'm pretty sure that thing just blocked the ASB. Like, the hard counter to our ship is an not an ASB, is this. Oh, God. And apparently NG's repairing, too, I bet you. Oh, it's a repair drone. I think this guy gets out. It times out perfectly that this thing blocks. I'm gonna take this. It's 1 fuel and you're trying to get out, so I gotta take that. It got dodged twice. Well, I mean, and there you go. There's a weakness of basically a missile that fires every whatever number of seconds. It can just be dodged. Same for lasers, but at least usually ASBs with lasers have multiple shots to help your shots get through. I guess I do this. That gives us 4 shots instead of 3. Okay. Borders, no borders here. Game lets the enemy block the ASB with Zoltan Shield, but doesn't let the player do that. Well, I think there was a reason for that. I'm not going to speculate, but I thought RPG Nerdos or Mr. Porker said there was a reason for that. Okay. Alright, that's fine. It's like, you dodged 75% of our volley, but at least our ASB hits. I'll take it. Okay. Beautiful. Well, our weapons are fully charged, or fully trained, so that's cool. Double reward? Damn, man. No store, no fuel, no fun, man. Jeez, give me some fuel, game. Game refuses to let me have any fuel. When I get all my jumps, I'll need to go like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. This PDS and the vanilla one are categorized as laser weapons. Okay. Empty jump screws us. Let's see here. 2 fuel for 8 scrap. I'm gonna request emergency. I'm gonna attack the ship. This is what we're gonna do. Just, why request for fuel when you can attack the ship? A double bomb build, by the way. Nice. Oh, the Doge. Please don't bomb my weapons. Okay, good. He can't leave now, at least. And I don't need shields, so we can do this. Okay, eye on my sensors, that's fine. There we go. You made a ship that can call ASB support during the fight with the flagship. Cool. Alright, we got 3 fuel. Beautiful. Whew, I wish I had any except this weapon that you have, sir. Good dodge there. Nice, 0 dodges for him. Nice. You got out for me fuel, man. That is not fuel. He's got an engine repairing, I think. Alright, go ASB. Alright, we got fuel and 10 or less health right now. 1, 2, 4, 5. So if I want a store, I gotta hope there's one here. If there's one here, I can't get it. That's a dead end, basically. 62 scrap. I can get a weapon online, or I can go ASB, but I need power. Go power first. Just gonna have some doges because we're kind of dying right now. Mind you, of your test run where you found like no weapons at a store until Sector 5. Oh my god. Alright. That is Mantis coming to kill our day. Like we're in a Mantis sector or something. Jeez. Yeah, well, thank God we're not playing no pause for an event like this. Ugh. Ugh. Might be slower, though in exchange the nerf could be less severe. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Happy Mantis Day, that's right. Okay. Alright, 37 scrap. No frickin' store, man. That must mean it's down here or over here. Well, I need at least one of these jumps to give me fuel for us to have enough to get out of this sector. No fuel, no health. The day in the life of FTL. Oh, nice. An asteroid kill his beam drone. That's nice. How the hell? Can I get a single dodge? Stupid video game, please? How the hell do we take 1 damage from that? That's dumb. Okay, well, no friggin' drones for you. Alright, we got fuel, that's good. Except no mercy period. How's FTL treating me? I mean, we're not dead. We're playing a ship that's pretty weak on the health department. But we're alive for now. Okay, what do you got? Bomb, 2 laser, single Mantis. I saw this, I was like, oh no, they have an ASB. Oh wait, no, that's me. I have an ASB, that's right. Let me remind myself what my ship does here. Stun bomb, I probably didn't need to do that, but I thought it might be ion bomb or small bomb, which could both have been really bad. Wow, those dodges, man. Guess they only need to dodge 50% for that to not hit. So these are the guys who I'd get a free weapon from if I let them leave. Crap. Okay, good dodge. Good doges, man. Alright, we just got the doge training right there. Got. Okay. Now imagine if you do a force dive and see 2 ASB ships. Good luck telling them apart. What's in the arty? It's basically an ASB. Basically, the idea behind this ship is we have hijacked one of the rebel pursuit ships, and we're escorting it back to the Federation kind of thing. And that's what the artillery is the ASB. Oh, sure. Please don't give me a map. Okay, all right, we got scrap. All right. Sure, I don't have any fuel. Why don't I give you some? I will buy 6 fuel. All right, at least we got a fuel buying event. I did not see a store that entire sector. I am currently at, I don't know how much health. Less than I want, though. Gonna do giant spiders, no. Well, I've upgraded the artillery. For the memes. God, I will give you fuel. But still stop taking my fuel. I need the scrap, but not at the expense of all my fuel. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, SB can now hit. Oh god, this is terrifying. This is terrifying. I need my shields now. Come on, ASB, do some work. You hit their engine so they can't dodge, at least. Okay. Oh, ouch. I have no fuel, so I can't run away or anything. I need the ASB to hit weapons or we're screwed. I think this is GG. Yeah. Alright, oh, Jesus. Alright, we'll give this ship one more attempt. One more attempt. 20 health. I hate it when people do this. I really hate it when people give ships 20 health and not insanely good defense. How'd I run out of fuel? I gave away fuel twice, and I got no fuel the entire run. So maybe I shouldn't have given away the fuel, but I need to scrap to upgrade, so. One more attempt, and then I'm gonna not play the ship anymore if we die again, because I don't like ships that start with this low a health, honestly. If you're gonna give a ship a low amount of health, you better give it an insane offense or really good defense. And this ship is kind of just, I mean, offensively it's worse than the actual Kestrel B, right? But it's got an artillery, Rand. It does. You know how I feel about artilleries. No, now they're all broken. All right, he burned down. At least that's good. Again, if you're creating ships for me, please err on the side of strength instead of weakness, because holy crap, it can be frustrating to play these ships. We'll see if we can get a win with this one, but 20 health and crap for defense to start out makes for a really tough start. Yeah, it starts with, well, it starts with half a shield bar. So it's not no shields, but basically no shields. It's effectively no shields. It's a cheaper version of Stealth A because it's 100 instead of 125 for your first shield barrier. Problem is it needs long-range scanners. If the ship had long-range scanners, I think it'd be okay. Mind you, last week you also had a pretty weak ship there and it ended pretty quickly. Yeah. But it has an artillery ram says just before it gets completely destroyed. I know, right? That's just, there's a reason it's the worst system in the game. And again, this is a pretty good artillery, but that doesn't make up for no shields and no long-range scanners, sadly. We had a pretty rough first sector too, since we had a first jump solar flare. But I mean, that's gonna happen. You're gonna get forced forced hazards when you don't have long range scanners. Yes, I'll take that deal. Okay, empty jumps are empty. Store. I could get long range scanners here and now. It would delay me getting shields. So now that I have the scrap for it, they probably won't have it. Okay, no long-range scanners. Okay. All right. Attack the pirate. Please don't have a beam drone. Holy crap, that's a beam 2 drone. I think that's O2. Okay. Oh my god, it even started a fire. Okay. Okay, well, we got the drone offline, but he hit our weapons. Okay, that's a good doge. Hit an empty room, and he hit our weapons twice in a row. Man, big surprise. A ship without any shields is getting wrecked, Sector 1. Oh, not only does it have no shields, it also only has 20 health? Huh, I wonder how this run's gonna go. Goodness gracious. I wonder how it's going to go. Oh god, that thing's back up. Artillery's down. Fanny's running. Oh, he blocked a shot with his frickin' face, man. Okay, at least we dodged that. I think that's actually GG there. With my O2 burning down, maybe not quite GG. I think we can recover from that. How did we get scrap when he ran away? That's weird. Not sure what event that was. Alright, well, time to rotate people here while we repair our O2. Okay. You mean your first ship had the opposite problem? The weapons would take longer to be effective than the artillery did to fire. Yeah, 20 HP with no shield is very rough. It definitely is. And this right here is the reason why I tell people to err on the side of strength, because figuring out balance in FTL is ridiculously tough, and if you're doing it with you know, something cheeky like an artillery, I mean, artilleries are never as strong as you think they're going to be. So, I mean, we're getting unlucky because we're fighting ships with drones all the time, but it's not that unlucky. That happens all the time. Yeah. So, we need some really good RNG to make up for the really crap RNG we've been having. The good thing is the other ships we have today should be a lot more, have a lot more strength going to them from what I've seen of them. So, if we don't get a win on this ship, we'll just have to chalk it up to, you know, bad RNG and or too weak design. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, first shield point costs 100 scrap. Oh, God, solar flare. Oh, this is so frustrating. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating because you can't do anything about this. Without a long-range scanner, you just don't know if you're going into a solar flare that's going to destroy you. It's not GG, but I have to take this just so we get out before the solar flare. Okay. Alright, what do you got? Alright, at least it's not an offensive drone again. It's running away, man. You always run before the ASB if you have level 6 engines. Do you? I don't know if it's guaranteed. You're more likely to. Okay. Well, I mean, missiles are no different than a laser, really, here when we have no shields. So, like, this is better than a beam, honestly. Probably would rather be this than a beam. God, he's got a repair drone, doesn't he? Got that or an NG. Freaking double fire from single laser into my weapons, man. Yeah, I think this ship is doomed. Doomed ship is doomed. Too weak. Too weak of a ship, sadly. I don't think I'm going to be able to win with this one. Dreadnought must have it rough. It's so huge and shieldless. Just demands amount of the fires that could spawn in a sun. We have, what, like probably 3 health left right now. Weapons are quite bad. Yeah, people often, newer ship creators often do this. They give a ship an artillery and think it's going to carry them. But if you give it bad weapons and an artillery, early game it's just so hard. Artillery's just so bad. Artillery's just terrible. I have to go to store just to not die right now. So we're just going to get further and further behind here. Long range scanners? No. There's a good weapon. You know what? Screw this. Give me a good weapon. Screw us ever having shields. We're probably just dead, but I want to have a not crap weapon here. Okay. Okay, not hitting my weapon, so I'll let that go. Okay, that's fine. There. For artillery to do its work, you just need a really good defense at least, and even then it's kind of boring just watch it kill ships while you sit and do nothing. Yeah, but people love their artilleries. I don't know why you people do, but you people love your artilleries. No matter how much I tell you all, it's the worst system in the game. You all keep sending me with ships with them. Goodness gracious. Civilian, I guess. We need some crazy good scrap gains here. You lie, I do not lie. It is the worst system in the game by far. It is the worst. Just the absolute worst. Store, I got nothing to sell, right? Okay. The best right behind swag sensors. There you go. You should do an FTL no pause hard mode streak where you use artillery and swag sensors every run. And if you don't, you lose the streak. See how well your streak goes. I actually have to let this hit, I think. Good. You win every time because swag sensors mean automatic win. Alright. Sounds like a meme and not you actually testing this. Well, that's hitting my weapons, isn't it? If all I'm doing during your ship's run is sighing over and over, you might have given me a weak ship. You might just have given me a weak ship. I gotta take that to not die. Just... oh my god. For example, your own flagship's already can be bought, and it serves as a good complement for weaponry it starts with, but it cannot carry on its own. It's worth buying still due to what it does. Okay. Goodness gracious, man. See, look what a single heavy laser can do compared to what my ship can do. A single good fast weapon is so much better than artillery or other, you know, goofy special things people want to put on their ships. Just a single heavy laser can do so much work. How would this ship be with basic laser and mini beam? Worse. Because one shot plus a mini beam is not good. 2 basic lasers and a mini beam would be strong. 1 basic laser and mini beam would be way worse, in my opinion. Because you need a single shot to get through shields. We know from, what is it, NGB is just not a good thing to count on. think 2 basic laser mini beam would be good. Yeah. Definitely be better than the 3 basic lasers, of course. I actually have to do this bad swipe to hopefully get the beam offline. He had a value point in shields. Frickin' hell, man. Of course he had a value point in shields. Come on, do something, artillery. Hey, what do you know? That was not what I needed you to hit. I need you to hit shields or weapons. Big surprise, artillery not doing what it needs to do to keep us from dying. I have to take a deal, man. Have to take a deal to not die. Cheeky swipe, maybe I need to do cheeky swipes for a ship that's as weak as this one is. Biggest thing about artillery is that you can't control it. That's one of the many issues with it. That is not the only issue with it. There are many issues with it. I would say the main issue with it... Well, I mean, is that the main one? I don't know what the main one is. It's too slow, it's too expensive, and you can't aim it. Those are 3 of the major issues. Slow, expensive, and you can't control it. You know the ship is weak when Ren has to take the bad surrenders, yeah. 2 more jumps if I go through here. I kind of need a store right now just to not die, though. Hey, will 5 free damage kill us? Okay, thank God we didn't actually take the 5 free hull damage. Okay. Oh God, please don't have a beam drone. Okay, thank God. Alright. We might have a chance. This is still terrifying because a heavy laser is terrifying. Hey, we actually double dodged. Only good thing about artillery is that you don't lose all firepower when the weapons are hit. And well, and that's the problem. That does not even come close to making up for all the downsides. It's like saying, I don't know. The only good thing about a wheelchair is it lets you move around when your legs are broken. Well, yes, true. But it would just be better if your legs weren't broken, you know? It'd just be a lot better. Alright. Quest marker. Great! Look at all these quests and stores I can't go to. Look at all these stores I'd go to if I could. Frickin' trolley-ass trolley game. I dive if I take either of these. How's it going? What's up, Chuck friggin' Norris? Good to see you, my friend. How's it going for me? Not great. Not great, dying on a viewership that's just kind of too weak. It has been a minute. What's up, Scary Ninja? Please don't have a beam drone. Alright, we're probably dead. Probably just dead. What's the ship about? I'd tell you about it, but it's about to die, so I don't know if there's any point to tell you about it. It has an artillery that's an ASB. That's the short and long of it. But it only has 20 health and it starts with no shields, so we've been having a rough time. Still barely alive. Painfully, we are still alive. Wheelchair, what's this nonsense? You get a crutch. One crutch. What's up, Box Type Beatnik? Can't believe it's even possible to have 20 hull. You could have 1 hull if you did the modder wants you to. Hey, we got our shield. Now we're a real ship. But it's probably a little too late. Because a single missile probably kills us. Keep an eye on the fleet ship on the bottom when we die. Okay. Sure, we'll take that. Not if I die, it's when I die. Yes. Okay. Three, 5 hull damage event incoming? Probably. Just put me out of my misery. Oh, cloak with a missile. Alright, well, let's hope my cloak works too. Let's hope mine works. Okay, we live for at least part of this rest of this fight. Hopefully my halberd fires before another missile. I think we're at 2 health, so if this is a 2 damage missile, we're dead, I think, if it hits us. Ooh, that dumble doge. That might have been death if that hit us. I'm not 100% sure on that or not, though. Guess we'll do this. Trying to live. I'm trying to do my best to live. Oh, I can't do any damage to a 2-shield ship. So let's try to stay hidden. Okay. I think that missile was an Artemis, so I think we were dead if they hit us. Okay. This mini beam, I think, hits us during that. So, again, because I can't aim my artillery, can't do damage here. Oh, thank God we dodged that. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Hey, he dodged it. Alright, we're dead. It's gonna be a beam. There it is. Alright, GG to the... what is this called? The Hijacked Rebel Ship. Really cool idea. The execution, like a couple of Nelson Cantaloupe ships, have just not been there. Nelson, thank you for the ship. I have a feeling you either need to test your ships more or remember that you can't... remember that I'm playing on hard difficulty. I don't know if you haven't been testing them or just assume that I'm better than I am or I'll get luckier than I've been. But cool idea that just lacks on execution. If you gave it long-range scanners, that would help. I feel like you might need to give it a little more defense or maybe a slightly different weapon system because it's just too weak early on. So, thank you for the ship. Sadly, not a successful run we could get. I think we died in Sector 2 and 3 on that one. So, let's play one of... RPG Nerdos sent me a really cool ship the other day. I'm going to skip a couple of his because he said he had a really cool idea with this Zoltan flagship.